let you go. But if I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't you proud to beg, sweet darling? Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud to plead, baby, baby? Please don't leave me, girl. Now I heard a crying man is half a man with no sense of pride. But if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping if it'll keep you by my side. Ain't you proud to beg, sweet darling?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bobby Baby Walker from Baby Love Music at the Madhouse Studios, and we're going to do some music today. And before we get started, I'd like to say hello to my co-hostess, Renee Marie Testa.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing? Good,
Good.
good, good.
Good.
And I'd also like to thank Moonlight Cruises for donating some money, $50, to the program.
Wow,
to
that's
make
awesome.
sure that we keep on going.
And what is what do they do?
Moonlight Cruises is a
Entertainment company?
no, it's a car company.
Oh, okay.
They do car shows.
And where are they out of?
They're out of Westchester, New York,
Wow. Wow.
and they donated $50.
So when you call them or you go to them, of course, say that you heard their name on
Madhouse TV.
Bobby Baby Walker's Baby Love Music, Madhouse TV.
Absolutely. And I like to review for those people that were viewing us the last couple of shows that I did. First of all,
What you're going to do that? You're going to right now. We're just going to tell them what we're planning on doing through the show.
okay,
The second segment's going to be where you you review.
okay. So, Renee, tell
Yeah.
them what we're going to be doing.
Well, you're gonna be reviewing, right?
Right, I'm going to be reviewing in the second segment some of the vocabulary words that we learned and what the vocabulary words mean in music. And then we're going to go on to practicing using some of those symbols, how to read music according to the scale. Okay, we're going to introduce the scale to you today, and we're going to have you reading the scale and using various time signatures, time symbols, and we're going to be working only in 4/4.
Wow.
And we'll explain that again as we go along.
That's new to me. 4/4. What is 4/4? I know you're going to
4/4.
talk about it at the next segment.
4 on the
but
top means how many beats per measure.
how many beats per measure? Okay.
And the bottom 4 means what note gets one complete beat. So
Wow.
4/4 means 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 beats to each measure. And a measure is what there are 2 lines, okay? That's the distance between the 2 lines is called a measure. And that's what moves music along.
Wow.
Okay? Every 4 beats, it goes to the next measure. Every 4 beats to the next measure. Okay? And like that.
So did you do some teaching this week?
Yes, I did. I was teaching yesterday. I taught Theo. We had him on the
yes.
show last time. I was teaching Theo,
Okay.
and we were working on developing musical lines that he could
Musical
use,
lines.
right, and he could use on his guitar.
Is that another lesson for another show? Musical
Yes, it is.
lines.
Yes, it is.
So, so, you know, Janine, can you put Bobby's contact information up on the screen in case there's someone, because we've gotten a lot of questions about where Bobby can be reached. Oh, it's on there? Oh, it's rolling. Oh, it's scrolling across the bottom. Scrolling across the bottom.
Oh, very good.
For contact Bobby in case anybody wants him to give you musical lessons, right?
Right.
So awesome. That's awesome.
Okay. And what else did I do this week?
Well,
Well,
did-
I taught various people. I taught a young Spanish singer last Sunday,
mhm.
and she's an excellent singer, but she doesn't have the reading down. So
The reading of music.
reading of music.
You know,
right.
I can't read music.
Right. You're on my list to teach.
I've been on I've been on his list for a long time. He's got me as a captured audience now.
No, that's because I can't pin you down. You're like the ever-ready battery, you know. Keep going and going and going and going. Anyway,
So yo no creo que todo mundo sabe que nosotros estamos español.
yo hablo y hablo y entiendo el español, la idioma de español, para todos aquellos que no saben que nosotros somos latinos, somos latinos.
Y vamos a empezar a hacer un cantos en español también.
Sí, vamos a cantar unos cuantos discos en español, pero hoy no. Hoy es todo en inglés.
What we said was, let's translate it, was that we both are from Hispanic descent. I am half Cuban, half Italian, and you are?
Half black and half Puerto Rican.
All right. And that we're going to be putting together a whole set of Spanish music. So we're excited about that.
Right.
And on your show, I believe in 2 weeks you're going to have?
I'm going to have a Hispanic gentleman by the name, he goes by the name of Danny Boy, and he is a jazz pianist, and he studied at Berkeley University, and we're going to interview him, and he's going to play a few things for us. And then we're going to have the following 2 weeks, we will have Jackie DiMaggio.
Wow.
God willing, and the creek don't rise.
And who's Jackie DiMaggio? Just explain to our audience who Jackie DiMaggio is, in case they
Jackie
don't know.
DiMaggio is the young lady that Basil Campy from Moonlight Cruises manages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I just happened to ask her, and she said she could do it.
Awesome.
And Basil was nice enough to even give me a check to make sure that we lasted.
But that's good, you know.
Yes.
He must really believe in his artist if
Absolutely.
he is, willing to donate money. I don't believe he would have donated money to your program if he didn't believe in your program and didn't believe in his artist.
Absolutely.
So that's
Absolutely.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I have a question for you, Bobby.
Uh-huh.
I know we're both in the music industry, and we're both in the entertainment industry, and we're both in the foundation industry and everything. Let's talk about commitment.
Okay.
Commitment. How many hours and off the beaten path you have to really commit to keeping your schedule. When we talk all the time, you got so much going on. Give us a little rundown of how a day flows for you, and how once in a while it switches automatically because something pops up.
Okay, I start off by working at home on tying together loose ends, finding out what venues need entertainment and which ones don't,
Right.
and who I'm going to put into those venues, whether it's going to be me or somebody that I know.
How about, do you also sometimes book or place in people that you teach?
No, not at this time.
Okay.
I do plan on doing that, but not at this time.
Okay.
Then I'll leave home and go to the VA hospital and make sure that my room is ready for teaching, usually
Okay.
on Mondays. I teach veterans music and instrumental music, depending on who
Right.
comes. And I do that Mondays and Wednesdays. And Tuesdays, I work on foundation work with you.
Yay!
Yeah. During the daytime, I usually go to the library and research things that I need to put together.
You know, the only reason I ask is because like your base to your audience really is people that are into the music entertainment field, people that really dedicated, and I think it's really important to know that commitment to your craft is so important, because you can't just do it one time yes and one time no,
Absolutely.
because it won't fly then.
Right.
You know.
Music is just like anything else that you want to learn. If you put your head to it, you can learn it. But if you don't make a commitment to learn it, it's not gonna
Right,
work.
right.
You know.
Yep.
And that, I think, is why a lot of people that already perform don't know music, because they can't put the commitment to
Right,
learning the
right.
craft.
Right. Right.
However, after performing for a certain amount of years without it, they may be interested in picking it up
Right.
as they go. So
Right, right.
that's why I started this particular show, because I believe there's a lot of people out there that already play
Right.
that would like to learn how to
And-
do the
and-
rest.
And this
you know?
this platform is perfect.
Absolutely.
Because they can do it in the morning, they could do it at night, they could do it any time. They can hook up to the internet and Google, you know, or go to Madhouse TV website and click on
And-
Baby Love Music, and they can watch your shows anytime. So that's perfect.
And they can watch it over and over until they get it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will be reviewing periodically so that you can, you know, pick up on what I did the last 2 programs.
Yeah.
And
And you know what else I was thinking while we're talking about that is how much you have to believe in yourself, because it's a hard industry. There's a lot of people that say no to you initially, and what I try to do, and I know you try to do, is just you practice, you do your best, you go out and perform, then you review it when you get done, the same way we do with this show. We always go back and we look at it and we review it. Then we talk about, have a meeting once a week to find out how we can better it. And then we stay in on our path that way. You know, and sometimes I think that we have to take a step back and recraft or reprogram, regroup. So, yeah.
absolutely. And in terms of being committed to it, you know, this is actually a no industry, you know. You're
What
going
do
to
you mean
hear
by
no
that?
a lot
Yes.
of times.
You're going to hear
you
no
know?
more than you hear yes.
Right. But eventually you start hearing yes when you commit to your craft, and you get better and better and better and better. And, you know, it's just like reading and writing, you know. You can't read unless you know the alphabet, okay? And this is the alphabet of music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Music is, you know, a wonderful thing.
Absolutely.
Music is a
absolutely.
wonderful thing. We're
Are
going to
we
go.
going to,
Yep. Yes, we are.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we're going to review some of the items that we learned the last time we were here. Okay, we started with the clef, and the clef is today, this is the G clef. It goes one line down, and then from the top, it goes around to the B line, or to the middle line, and it goes back around on the other side and swings around the G line. Okay, you see that? Okay, very good. Then we had the staff. The staff has 5 lines and 4 spaces, excuse me. And you have, the lines are, we have a sentence that tells what the line is, and that is, every good boy does fine. And the first letter of every word tells you the line name. Every, and that's from bottom to top. Every good boy does fine. Okay? Then we have the spaces. F, A, C, E. And that spells face. Okay. So that's the name. Anywhere along those lines, if you are on the F line, anywhere along the F, that line is F, okay? Anywhere along the F line down, space down here is F, okay? A, space all the way to the end, same place, okay? And we also have what they call a time signature. And the time signature is where the composer writes down how many beats to a measure and what kind of beat gets one complete beat, okay? And a beat is like when you tap your foot, you hit it once, you come up, that's another half, and then by the time you get to the next one, that's 2. So it's 1 and 2, okay? And 3 and 4. So this symbol represents the same thing as the 4/4, and that's a giant C on the staff, and it stands for common time, because it's the most common time you're going to find. Almost everything in music is written in common time, all right? There are other times, but the one that you'll see the most is 4/4 and this C, which was common time. Okay, so common time is 4/4, right? So that means every 4 beats is a measure, and the measure is from one line to another, like from this line to this line is one measure. This line to this line is 2 measures, or rather the second measure. This line to this line, the third measure, etc. Okay? So you have to count 4 before you can go to the next measure. So I have, like I have here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's the line, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now let me explain what these are. In music, there's a universal rhythm, okay? And that rhythm is, it goes ba, 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 ba. It's even and it's continuous, okay? So what 4/4 does is it'll tell you this note, quarter note, has 1 beat. So every time you see a quarter note, it's a beat. It's one of the times on the continuous line, all right? So it's ba, 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 ba. 4 quarter notes, and it moves to the next bar or measure. These are 2 beat notes. And so when you see that, you say ba, ba. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So if you put them together, it will go ba, 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 ba. Right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So maybe you can tell me what this next one does. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Right. It's the same as the first one. Okay? So this last one here is a whole note. We talked about whole notes in the time tree. Okay? First is whole notes on the top. That is equal to 4. Then a whole note is equal to 2 half notes, right? And then each half note is equal to 1 to 2 quarter notes. So it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? Anyway, so this whole note, you hold it out for 4 beats. So it's ba. Okay? That's a whole note. Okay, so try this line up to here. 1, 2, ready, go. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, you understand? Hopefully. Okay, so then the next bar has the same as this bar, okay? And then the next bar has the same as this bar. So we should be able to read that without any problems. It's still, you can count to 4. So, and you have to count, because without counting, you can have an uneven rhythm, or you can trip yourself up as to where in the measure you are, okay? So you have to count, and that is the plight of the musician. We have to be able to count to 4. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Pa, 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 pa. Okay, that's basically, and I'm doing this rhythm, okay, on one note, because rhythms are usually not tones. I mean, you can make a drum in a sound in a certain particular tone, but for this exercise, we're just leaving it on one note, okay? And that note has the same tone. And this is just reading, practicing the reading of rhythms. And congratulations, you just read your first musical line. And that's excellent. That's excellent. I'm proud of all of you. Okay. Now we go from this line to this line. Okay? Now, don't let this scare you. This is what they call eighth notes. And an eighth note is 2 notes connected by a bar, or by this bar right here. You see it on the top? You can barely see it. Okay? Or a flag. And that flag looks something like this. Okay? Looks something like that. And there will be 2 of them, not just 1. Because eighth notes is 2, and it beats it cuts the beat in half. Okay? Are we going to commercial already? Okay. All right. Think about that, and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Okay, so now you can count to 4 and you can get through all of this. Okay, then we have another symbol which we call the 8th note. And the 8th note is actually each beat cut in half. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you go to the next measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? And each time you have 1, you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you have the bar, right? And the next note is 1, 2, is because it's a half note. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of them gets 2. All right, so there's 2 of them. That adds up to 4. Very good. All right, and then the next one is only 1. All right, 1 note. So you hold it for 4 beats. And it goes ba. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this you hold it for 4 beats. Each one of these you hold for 2 beats. Each one of these for a half a beat. And these for 1 beat. 4 notes. Can't go wrong. Okay. Okay. why don't you try reading this again? 1, 2, ready, go. Ba, 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 ba. Beep, dee, 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 dee. Da, da, da. Dee, dee, da, dee, dee, da, da. Okay, very good. You got through the last part without me telling you how to do it. Very good. Okay, now we're going to do, what we're going to do is, I'm going to introduce to you the scale, okay? And the scale, we're going to call it the C scale for now, all right? And I know you've heard it before. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So, I want you to write down these syllables and learn them backwards and forward. Do, re, mi. Am I in the way? Fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, that's going up the scale. All right, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then going down the scale, you start at do again, but the high do, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, and do. Okay? So we are going to learn these syllables, and when you learn them, after you learn them, we're going to attach a sound to each one of these syllables. And that would be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay? After you learn the syllables, then we're going to start doing some of these, just practicing using the syllables and counting time, okay? So we can start, each time there's a syllable, you should be on a different note, okay? So let's do up to fa, going up or ascending. Ascending, good word. Going up. Okay. Do, re, mi, fa. Okay, that's 4 notes. Do, re, mi, fa. Then 2 more notes. Sol, la, and 2 more. Ti, do. So I'm going to change this bar to 2 notes. And what is this? What kind of notes are these? Can you tell me? Half notes, that's right, half notes. Okay, so it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And the last one here is do. Very good. And you held it for 4 beats. Very good, very good. Okay, now I'm going to get a piece of paper, a napkin, if you will. You have tissue?
I don't have.
Okay.
Use the back of this. If that's good.
I don't know if it'll erase.
Oh, you wanted erased.
Yeah.
You know what? Hang on a second.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway,
We got one.
do, re, mi, fa. The next 4 notes is sol, la, ti, do. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to make this a little more uniform. And that's a good word. Keep it in mind. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm doing it a little faster. Those are not the timings for those notes. I'm just writing the notes and applying syllables to them now. And they will be counted as 2. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, and let's make this a whole note here. And now I'm going to write the syllables under each note. And I hope you can see my staff. Do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. How many beats is T? It's a whole note, so it's 4. And do. Okay? Very good. Okay. Now, the syllables descending, okay, that will mean that you're starting on do, the high do, and coming down. And that will be do, do, ti. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, we're running out of time, so hopefully you can get these syllables, all right? Practice them over and over again, and when we come back next in 2 weeks, we can move on to reading the scale, okay? And that's all I have for you this week. So take care. We're gonna do a couple of songs for you, and Renee is gonna start off, and she's gonna do Delta Dawn. Take it away. Or are we gonna...
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's Dad's big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds, released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet Babylandia.
You go, play with us on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
No?
Hi, Renee.
Hi, Bobby. How are you?
Very
Great
good.
lesson.
Absolutely.
We
Thank you.
learned so much. The staff, the clef, the 4 and 4. I know how to speak musical information now. Musical vocabulary is getting a little bit enhanced.
Very good. Very good. I'm glad you're learning something because that's actually why I'm doing it, so you can learn. Because I can't catch you. You're like the ever-ready battery, so I gotta catch you on set to teach you.
Yeah. But I'm doing great things. I'm doing the foundation work, and I'm doing my stroke of luck and my stroke awareness.
That's true.
And actually, we wanted to. Janine, can you bring up on the screen? Oh, it's up on the screen. Next week, Bobby and I are on my Stroke of Luck show are going to be doing a celebration for life. We're just going to be 1 hour of jamming party to really have a great time. And it's Memorial Day weekend, so
Right.
we are going to party hardy.
Absolutely.
And so please join us. The photos on the screen. It's from 4:30 to 5:30, just like your show, every other Saturday. But this is on May 24th, 4:30 to 5:30 on Madhouse TV. So tune in. We're gonna.
It's
have
going to be a
party.
mini marathon.
A mini marathon. Well, actually, speaking of marathons, click on Judy's Run, because Judy's Run's marathon is tomorrow. It's Stroke Awareness Month. It's Aphasia Awareness Month in June.
Judy's
So,
Run is going to be where?
Judy's Run. I don't know exactly where it's going to be because I'm not a Long Island native. But if you go to Judy's Run website, www.judysrun.com, it has all the information posted on it. So if you're online watching this, you could definitely go to Judy's Run.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I think I'm going to sing first, and then you're going to sing a wonderful song. Right? I'm going to sing first, and then you're going to sing.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so let's bring it on.
Okay. I'm going to have a seat.
Have a seat, Bobby. I'm going to sing a little country. You know, I like a little country. Country is a great thing. What's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he wasn't meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks down Brownsville say she's crazy. As she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In her younger days they called her Delta Dawn, prettiest woman you ever laid eyes on. When a man of third degree stood by her side, promised her he'd take her for his bride. Let's go, everyone, let's go. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? He wasn't meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And
here today to take you to his mansion in the sky. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he wasn't meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he wasn't meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he wasn't meeting you? Woo! All right, a little bit of country with Delta Dawn.
Hello, hello? That was me. I stepped on the cord. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright, dark, sacred day and a dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them
they'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world this is. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yes.
Let's blow our kisses because we're
Out of here.